Before we get today's video started, once again using NHLLotterySimulator.com. I'll put a link in the description below. We are doing one random simulation live reaction, so let's get this started. You can see it right here doing that, so let's get started. First overall, Detroit Red Wings. Second overall, the Vancouver Canucks. Can the Sounders get third overall? Yes, they can. The Sounders get the third overall pick, and probably getting Kachuk, Svechnikov, or Zadina there. One of those three, because Dahlin will go first, and then one of those three goes second. We'll get the third. So, yeah, that's a good day for SENS line there. Sounders get on the board for today's lottery simulation. Third overall pick. Buffalo follows with fourth. Phoenix with fifth. Sixth is the Canadiens, and finally the Oilers fall all the way from first in our last video to seventh in this video. So, once again, 1 through 3 is Red Wings, Canucks, and then your Ottawa Sounders. Now let's get into tonight's video. Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_. For live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And, of course, our sponsor, cgiant.ca, using the code SensTalk to get discounts on your Sounders tickets. Tonight's game was against the Dallas Stars in Ottawa. Going on this game, a few days ago, we would have thought that it was Mark Mathot's finally returning to his hometown of Ottawa, obviously where he played here for the past 5 seasons until this season, the expansion draft and that whole gong show. But he's injured with a hand injury. He's like the Bobby Ryan of the Dallas Stars. So the Sounders still did a standing ovation for him and a nice video tribute, well-deserved for Mark Mathot in the first TV timeout. Standing ovation for him, well-deserved. Senator lineup notes. Mark Stone is hopeful for next Thursday. He's out with a lower body injury. Chris Weidman intends to play the season with less than 13 games to go. This is game number 70, so with 12 games to go, expect him to be back in the last 6 to 10 games range, around there. I would assume he would return. That seems most logical to me. What else? Besides that, Philip Gustafson, the Senators' goaltending prospect, their top goaltending prospect. His SHL team got eliminated from the playoffs today, and now, like Bruce Garriock reported, he should be coming to Belleville or even the ECHL to play a few North America games. Hopefully he'll play in Belleville. I don't know why they put him in the ECHL. Expect an update on that in the next coming days. Let's get into tonight's game. The starting goaltenders was Craig Anderson from the Sounders, who has been playing much better as of late, and the former Sounder Ben Bishop. Let's get to the first period. 10 minutes in, tic-tac-toe, Sagan beats Anderson. Blocker side, one-on-one-timer, his 38th of the year. No chance for Anderson there on that power play goal. Hit by Jamie Benn and Alex Radulov, the former Montreal Canadian. We go to the second period, but a lot of interesting things happened in that first period. Borowiecki laid a nice clean hit on a Dallas Stars forward, and then I believe Patterin attacked him, and they got into a fight, and Borowiecki the beginning of the month, said he didn't want to get into as many fights. And after a clean hit like that, it shouldn't be a fight. I'm not against fighting. I think there is still a place in the game, but I think on a play like that, come on. The only reason you should have a fight, in my opinion, the only reason there should still be fighting in the game is if there's an illegal hit and you're defending your teammate. But that's just clean hit. And then Patterin charged at him, and Borowiecki threw him to the ground because Borowiecki is a beast like that. But stupid, and there was no penalty on Patterin there, which was even more ridiculous. And hopefully Borowiecki got hit in the head a couple times today, and I really hope he's okay because he has concussion problems this season, and he's really played well this season, and he's a nice guy. No one deserves that, especially him. We move on to the second period now after that gong show situation that happened there. Lots of chances for the Stars to get called penalties on. Nothing until the last minute where a Stars player hits Ben Harper in the face, slashes him, 4-minute minor penalty. Nothing in the first period after the Sounders had 3 posts. 3 posts in that end of that third period. Hoffman, and then it was Gabrick, and then Duchene or Pajot or something like that. Or Carlson. But either way, 3 posts to end that first period. We go to the second period now, and what do you know? Marian Gaborik fires and scores 220 onto the power play, assisted by Ryan Dzingel and Thomas Chabot, and the Senators tied at 1 on Gaborik's 10th of the year, second in 2 games. We move now on to later on to the second period. 14 minutes later, Matt Duchene in this third period, Matt Duchene is 22nd in the year, roofs it past Ben Bishop. Tight end, Matt Duchene has some skill that I have not seen in such a long time, where for a Sanders player, where he could be very tight into the side of the net, in front of the net. You have the net, let's say this is the net right here. So you have the net right here. Matt Duchene has the skill to cut in and just create a play in this area here. A lot of players, they would just go for the wraparound, but Matt Duchene really has that skill to push onto the net in the tight space in front of the net. And it was a nice goal there from Matt Duchene. He roofed it past Ben Bishop, and they take the lead 2-1, assisted by Carlson and Mike Hoffman. But the Stars need these points. They need to send it to overtime or get the regulation win. They're in a playoff race. Pitlick gets the rebound on a bad rebound from Anderson with 1:50 to go in the game. Hamwee and Jamie Benn with the assist on this. We head to overtime. A couple interesting stats here. For Erik Karlsson's rookie season, he had 26 points in 60 games for a .43 point per game average. Chabot this season has 20 points in 51 plus games and counting for a .34 point per game average. Now, they do both play different style of games where they're both offensively minded, but Karlsson, you can see 5 or 6 examples just in this game alone, streaking through with all the nice passes. You don't see that as much with Tom Chabot, but it is nice to see that Tom Chabot's putting close to similar numbers as Erik Karlsson in his rookie season. And obviously in a rookie season, there's only a way to go up. If somehow we can keep Erik Karlsson with Chabot and maybe we could get a top 5 pick, the retool I agree with, a rebuild would be an awful mistake. As well, let's get to the goaltending. Tail of the season so far for the Sounders. 27 games in a row. Former Sounder goalies, specifically Ben Bishop, Robin Lehner, and Elliott from the Philadelphia Flyers, have all not lost in regulation 27 times in a row. That's a remarkable streak. Ben Bishop alone, 13 games in a row as this one goes to overtime. Poof. My. That's an unheard of stat, and the former Sounder goalies really have the number on the Sounders. We head to overtime now. 3:25 in, Duchene to Hoffman, rifles it past Ben Bishop. Of course, Mike Hoffman, overtime winner for like the 5th time this season, and the Sounders win it 3-2 in overtime. Mike Hoffman, 22nd goal of the season from Duchene and Erik Karlsson. Now, Mike Hoffman, second OT goal, second in OT goals in Sounders history. One behind Mike Fisher, with Mike Hoffman currently has 6 overtime winning goals and his career with the Ottawa Senators, with the franchise history as well. So congratulations to Mike Hoffman. He's been a beast in the overtime. And it's always the same play. They throw it to the side, and then Hoffman shoots it on the left of the goaltender. A bomb just in front of the hash marks, no chance for the goalie. Kind of like an Alex Ovechkin or Patrick Laine type of shot. The Senators now sweep the Stars season series for the 2nd time in a row for the past 2 seasons. It's the first time in Senators history they have done that. The shots and goal even at 25 apiece throughout the game. Power plays, Dallas 1-for-1, Ottawa 1-for-4, and the 3 stars of the game. The 3rd star, Marian Gaborik with the first Senators goal with 1 goal. 2nd star, Matt Duchene with a goal and assist. The 1st star, Mike Hoffman with a goal and assist. The Sens YouTube star of the night is going to be split between Craig Anderson, who when needed and was called upon, made the big save, .920 save percentage, 25 shots, 23 saves, and the shared first star of the game. I'm going to give it to Matt Duchene, just all over the ice like usual, with a goal and assist, and then as well, always Karlsson's in there as well with 2 assists on the night. Overall, Sounders playing a loose type of game, and like usual, it shows their offensive capabilities. They're having fun on the ice, and they win another one. That's 3 in a row for the first time in since November, I believe. So if you're on Team Tank, this is not good. But if you're not on Team Tank, this is good. It does hurt the Senators not playoff. It does hurt the Senators draft pick odds. with these wins that are racking up. But they play tomorrow against Columbus Blue Jackets, 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Columbus. They're on a hot streak. They're in a playoff race as well. That's another game where the Senators might win, might lose. We're gonna have to see. But the Senators are playing some good hockey down the stretch, and it's your decision whether you like that or not. But it's always nice and fun to see the Senators play good hockey, no matter the circumstance. So besides that, I'll see you tomorrow when the Senators take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Thank you all for watching. So please follow us on Twitter at SENS_, for live to updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook with SENS Talk. Add search circles on Google Plus SENS Talk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share the video wherever you share cool stuff. Please, please, please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. We update that every single day. As well, please click right here for the season playlist, right here for our most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. I'll see you next time, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time when the Senators take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Tonight, the Senators defeat the Dallas Stars 3-2 in overtime, thanks to Mike Hoffman's 22nd of the year. I'll see you tomorrow night when the Senators take on the Blue Jackets. Go Sens go.